mic on? Oh, shoot! So basically, you were sitting here listening to me say nothing while flapping my. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know. Oh, I blame myself. So anyway. Alright, so to give you a bit of an idea of what's going on here, basically this, well, not that, but this, right here, is what's broken. I can move, I can jump, but I can't move left or right. And no, it's not because I don't have anything commented down here, because I do. Oh, I can't find it anymore. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so control game player. Okay, so yeah, everything right there needs to be there. So okay, let's try this. I'll show you what's going on here. Oh, in case you're wondering what the image of that map is doing over there, basically that was meant for a debugging. That was meant for debugging. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm not moving. You can hear the keys clicking. That's me pressing the left and right one. Spacebar works. But that's about it. That's all I could do, is jump. And that's a big problem right there. I switched it over to a switch statement. I figured it'd be a little too rigid for what I needed, but it worked anyway. But, I mean, for up and down it worked, but for this, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to go back to the if, and else statements, which is going to break Visual Studio big time. But then again, I'm thinking that I could probably change this to be a little bit more different, a little more efficient, and probably a little better, in a way. Because you know what? This is something I actually thought of, too, is that maybe instead of using, like, if statements to check to see if the key left or right is being pressed, why not try to use do it so that, well, it does it as an equation instead? Because, well, here's the thing. Booleans are just factors of ones and zeros. If it's 0, then it returns nothing. If it's 1, it's something. And, of course, if you do, like, 0... Well, if you did, like, 0 minus 1, that will be -1. If you did, like, 1 minus 0, that would still be 1. I mean, I think I could probably do something like that. So, basically, this is kind of what I'm going to be trying to do here. So, let's see. We're going to go... Gonna delete that. We're going to go... ACCXLH plus equal... Well... If... I gotta make sure I got this check up first. Is less than 15 or SLH is greater than 15. I mean, I think this is probably gonna blow up in my face somehow, but we'll see. Actually, I think I might just copy and paste this out side of the switch, because I think it's the switch that broke it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I literally do think it's the switch statement that completely and totally broke the collision detection so that my player doesn't move when really it should be moving. So anyway, ACCLH, we're gonna do plus equals. So left would be negative and right would be positive. So we're gonna go key dot right minus key dot left. And there we go. Okay, I'm just going to copy and paste this code out here just to make sure. Oh, yes, and I also probably should just have this out there too. Because like I said, I think it's the switch statement that ended up breaking the left and right movement. The switch statement for the up and down hasn't been so bad, but the switch statement for the left and right definitely has caused some issues, so... Okay, I think it's time to do something here. Dot left. Key dot right. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. we're gonna see if this is returning true. If it is, then really, it shouldn't be giving me much problems. Despite the fact that it probably is giving me problems. Don't know why I was looking this. I'm weird. Please allow me to be weird, even for a few seconds. Okay, so they are returning true. So why is it that... Why is it not moving? Why is it not being applied to the character? It really should be. Let's see. Yeah, camera controls there, which is what applies it to the player and the map. Also, Excel H, which should be added up to, which is, of course, left and right movement. What are we gonna do here? What on earth is going on here? Why is this not working like it should? Okay, I could probably get rid of my debug map checker, though. Because I now know it's loaded. And that's what was giving me so much headaches before. For some reason, it just wasn't willing to load properly for some reason. I don't know why. Now that that's out of the way, at least I got it to work. But I'm going to have to fiddle around with this a bit more, so I can get the seamless loading to work. Thankfully, I still have a template still saved. A backup for it still saved, might I add. So, you know, at least I will get an idea of how to work. Maybe I might be able to optimize it just a little bit, too. That is bizarre. Why is it doing this? Ugh. Yeah. Control game. Yeah, that's going through. Accelerate H is not getting modified, and that's exactly what the biggest problem is. Not unless it has to deal with... Okay, I got an idea. Greater than negative. Actually, I think I just figured out my problem. Because I'm saying if it's greater than 15, and really it should be greater than negative 15. And that's exactly the problem. My arm's itchy. I don't know why. It is. Okay, we're going to start this. And it's still doing absolutely nothing. Okay, you know what? We're going to add another parameter to our see out here to have another check. And then we're going to go ACCLH. Okay, we're going to try this out. All right, here we go. I know what's going to happen if I do this. But I'm gonna try it anyway. This is gonna be disastrous, but I mean, I can already know what's gonna happen. This is gonna be not good in any way, shape, or form. Okay, let's do something about that switch statement. Oops. There we go. And bam, opens up all that, but we don't need it. I think it might be that switch statement that might be throwing it for a loop. We'll see. We'll see. Commenting it out might have been the best thing I did, but unfortunately that means I'm going to have to go back to doing a whole bunch of ifs, else's, and it's like, that's very highly inefficient, but at the same time, it's something that I think it's just going to have to be done. And no! What? Okay, now this is curious. What on earth is locking the accelerant? What on earth is causing it not to do what it needs to do? See, that's the thing. Okay, so yeah, the key commands are getting registered. That is for sure. Accelerate, though, is not. Accelerate V is getting noticed, but Accelerate H is like somehow locked. What is locking it? What is causing this issue? Okay, I think we're going to do this. We're just going to comment all that out for now. Sorry, I'm not going to do like the full comment out thing because that's kind of messy. Whoa! Okay, yeah, I guess that was my biggest problem right there. That was the biggest problem right there. If accelerate is not equal 0, if Q left or Q right. Oh, shoot. So, I wonder what I did with the previous code that made that work. I gotta take a look. We're gonna go into one of my backups here. I think it was this one. Because I remember saving it just before the end of March. Before March began. Ah, okay, here we go. Action check. Yes, okay, I think we're in the right area. But what we need to do is condense some of this down. So, we don't need deterrent pose, because we already got that. That already works like it should. We need area active. There we go. Yep, exactly. But we don't need this one. We don't need this one. And we don't need this one. We need this right here. Okay, so if controlled game left. Okay, so what we need is not this if. Not this if. Not this if. Not this. Not this. And not this. And okay, yes, this is what we need. And control game right. Wait a second. Did I put down or? I put down or. That's what my problem is. That is my problem right there. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Alright. So, I think I now know what's causing the issue here. There we go. Okay, let's see. I can't believe I actually forgot about that. That it was not an or, it was an and. Ugh. I am stupid. I am dumb. I am Mud. My name is Mud. I'm just gonna open up LibreOffice here real quick, and once it gets opened, I'm gonna set it to the biggest possible font, and I'm just gonna write down something for all of you to read, and I'll let that image burn into your brain. There we go. Whoa! Okay, holy cow! Whoa! That ain't stopping at 15. That is definitely not stopping at 15. Holy cow. Okay. Doobity-doo. Don't worry. It'll sink into your brain soon. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, trust me, you'll know. You'll figure it out. Soon enough. To the 0 people that are watching this. You'll figure it out. Don't worry. Actually, you know what? I'm going to screenshot this very beautiful moment. I am going to screenshot this and go like, hey guys, look at what you're missing out on. Now, can I do a time screenshot? Give me a moment. This is a glor... There we go. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. What? Okay, so actually the switch statement did not break it. It was me who broke it. I broke it. Yeah, it burnt me in the hand and I punched it. Now I predict that they're going to be fighting each other in a couple more hours with war paint and a pig head on a stick. Okay, yep. It's working. It's working like it should. Sort of. Kinda. Not really, but it's working. I just need to, I just need to get this code copied and pasted back into the Switch, which I also need to show again. I also need to, cut, paste. Though, I am going to have to do a little bit better of a checking algorithm here. Actually, you know what I should do? I know exactly what I need to do here. Besides indent this so that it's easier to read. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to... So key left has to be negative, key right it has to be positive. So if this is going to be positive, then I'm just going to keep this in its own separate area. Alright. Sorry if I'm doing this within the comment, but... Else, if... Actually, I should just put down else, and then we're just going to go... Well, no. I still needed to stop after it gets to 15, though. If a CCO... greater than negative 15. And then, of course... minus equals key, whoops, gotta put a space there, key, a dot, left. And we'll get rid of the key dot left up here and just make that key right. And then we're just gonna delete the comments part. Or delete the part that makes it a comment. There we go. And this should work. Or at least I hope it should work. It works! It works, it works, it Apparently it works only up to -8 when it goes the other direction, though. That is a huge issue. Well, maybe I might just make that a regular if. Okay, here it goes. Not that again. Yay! It works! It works both directions. Whoa! Okay, it's not gonna be perfect, but, you know. Apparently, I think there's gonna be people who are... I think speedrunners are gonna use that little glitch. I think they're gonna call it like a quarter proxy. If you hit the quarter just right, you could go flying. If you hit the quarter just right when you're moving, you could go flying across the screen. But I guess that isn't a bad thing because, you know, Metroidvanias are kind of built to be... Some Metroid games were originally built to be speedrun anyway. Unfortunately, that's the problem with having Samus as a wife, unfortunately. You have to do all the house chores, complete them 100% to absolute perfection, and you have to do it within 2 hours in order for her to take off the suit. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it. Besides, if I was to date any Nintendo character from the stars, I would definitely date Rosalina. She's the best Mario princess. And, by the way, and if anybody is wondering about the Rosalina thing, personally, yeah, I would still date her because, number one, she's actually not taken. Number two, which one sounds better? I'm dating Princess of the Mushrooms, or I'm dating the Princess of the Stars? I mean, come on. It makes sense, right? Oh, yeah, I probably should do this too. This is a screen shot of actual... Might as well. There we go. Okay, so now that we got that to work, though granted it is a little convoluted, but hey, look, it works. I think I need to get my trigger in for loading the zones in now. But I also kind of want to do it in a way that it isn't just a copy-paste type of thing, you know? So I don't have to copy and paste the same exact code over and over and over again. Which, of course, if I really wanted to do that in a way that I don't copy and paste it, well then basically I kind of have to do what I did with the collision detection and the movement controls all together, and that is put it underneath a class. So, you know... But hey, look, I'm just happy it works. I'm just going to collapse some of this down so it's easier to scroll through this. There we go. Okay, now... we're going to get rid of the see out stuff because we don't need it here no more. And what we need to do is the loading zone, which of course we also need to do as a loading zone manager. So, of course... you know, one thing I didn't do? Turn on some music. Oh!
8.
Okay, we got the test 8 in. Woohoo! Okay. Ugh. Oh, this song. Actually, I think it got me a copyright claim once. Oh well, whatever. Shh. That's fine. I don't make money off of this channel anyway. What good does a copyright do? What good does the copyright do to the original artist? Absolutely nothing. Nada. Zilch. Not a thing. Seriously, like, again, I don't make money off of this channel. I'm not losing anything if I get copyrighted. So, unfortunately, I'm not really gonna worry about it. The only thing I would fear about the copyright claims is if they actually take my video down, which then in that case, yes, that is something to be feared. Okay, yeah, I lost that solitaire game with flying colors. Sorry for taking a slight break and playing some solitaire. I really shouldn't be playing solitaire. I should be walking. So, gotta think about this here. What would I need to do next? Wait. Okay. I need Notepad++ with this one. Let's collapse else. We're gonna collapse... actually, we're gonna collapse all this because we don't need any of it. What we really need is... okay, what we really need is this code right here. What we really need is this code right here, which then in that case, you know, I could actually just put this in a switch statement and it probably would work out. It would actually work out just fine. So, in this case, I would have to say, and since I have load active and area active inside the same thing, I don't really need to necessarily worry about anything else. So if that's the case, I could also go like, you know, area that... excuse me, I had a fluff. Okay, sorry. Alright. I know, that's personal information. You should have kept that to yourself. You need to be smacked in the face with a hot frying pan. I know. I tell myself that every single day, that I need to be smacked in the face with a hot frying pan. Because I need to. So anyway, load zone. So for the load zone, we're just gonna have... Actually, I think what we really need is the player map pose. That's it. Well, actually, we don't even need that at all either. So we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna go switch. Oh, what did I call it? Test trig. There we go. Go, you piece of... Oh, you piece of garbage. Renum. And then we're just gonna go play map pose. There we go. And that way... Okay, so we're gonna have a default. We're gonna go case 1, break, case 2, be all... Okay, wait a second, but I also need to pull information from the other map as well. I don't think I could call a class or a struct within a class or a struct. Or, I mean, the same class that the struct is referencing to within the struct that the thing I'm trying to call the class or struct into. How do I describe this without sounding like an absolute madman? You know, like trying to... It's like me trying to calm myself into my room or something like that. How do I say this? Look, I think the point is that I can't call the same exact struct or class within a class, or, well, within that same class, you know? Ah! You know what? No, I gotta... Okay, let's go to Google about this, huh? Let's go to Google. Okay. Let's go to the evil corporate overlords Google. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, Google, we're just gonna search up... Can you call a class within a class? Python? Python? What makes you think I'm doing Python? C++. Come on, Google, you know I do stuff. Classes can be declared within the scope of another class. Well, yeah, but can you... Wait, oh no, not like call a class within a class. Call the same class within a class, C++. Declaration of a class struct or union may appear within another class, such as a declaration that declares a nested class. Wait, what? Is that saying that I can do that? Or is that saying that... Or is it saying that I can't call a class of a class within a class? Or the same class within the class? Guys, I think I'm going crazy. But I really want to try it! I'm going crazy, but I really want to try it. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. Map... I think. Wait, did I just call it map? I called it map. Oh, map man. Map man. Map man. Map man. This class 2. We're just gonna call it. I'm very curious if this is gonna work. I'm very, very interested to see if this works. Because if this works, well, I could tell my sisters to go adopt a monkey, but honestly, I don't think I would be that shocked. I mean, I don't think that's that kind of level of shock, you know? And by the way, in case you're wondering about the joke about my sister going to adopt a monkey, it's so I could say I'm a monkey's uncle and really mean it, you know? I don't know if anybody really gets that or anything like that, but, you know. Okay. So, player map pose, test trigger. Okay, so what we need to do is that we need to have... Actually, what we need is this. This right here. Copy. Paste. And we're going to do a little bit of modification here. So we're going to get rid of this. This area is active. And the load active is active here. But we need to change that area too to this. Well, space. This. This class 2. If I could get away with that, like, I don't know why I'm allowed to get away with this. This doesn't seem right. It doesn't feel right for me. But at the same time, it works, you know? Okay, wait a second. It's not 2. It would be 3, wouldn't it? Because I made 2. Well, I could change it over to... no, we're just going to do 3. We're just going to do 3. Because why not? Okay, so... True. Load active. Equals true. I believe load active would be true. GRUE, there we go. And then, of course, but the other would be false. But I'll have to take a look at my reference code to make sure. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at my reference code to see if this is the case. So if, yeah. Okay, yeah. I got it right. I got it right. I got it right. Oh, cool. Oh. Right. Alright. I had a cooldown timer. I had a cooldown timer set so that once you hit the trigger, it would count down as long as the area was active. Okay, the internet's doing good tonight. It hasn't crashed on me yet, so this is actually pretty amazing. This is the best I've done so far. There we go. Okay, so just to give you a quick idea of what I did here, I'm basically making a cooldown timer for the transition. So that, you know, when you do the transition, the cooldown timer will activate, setting it up to a higher number, so that it doesn't just immediately jump in between the two maps, like for each and every frame, when you're in the transition zone. Make a little bit of sense? If you're in the transition zone and it starts to jump in between the top and the bottom images, then of course it could lead to problems, especially if it becomes more of a dice roll too, because you never know what's going to happen when you hit at the top. You could be in the other area and it will not hit an overload, or you could be still back inside the same area and it will overload, giving you an epic bug. So basically what I'm trying to do with this is that I'm trying to set it up so that it doesn't just immediately go back to the other area, switch to the next area, go back to the other one, and leave it to a random dice roll of which area you're in. Because if you're outside of the map, then you get a bug that says, assertion failure. We're trying to call a number that doesn't exist. So, you know, and since it's an unsigned int though, because of the fact that it's an unsigned int, it's just gonna go right straight back to the highest possible number, so instead of going negative, like it would in a float, or a double, or heck, even a regular integer. Sorry, that a yawn. Alright, so basically what we need to do for area 3 is that we need to set it up so that transcool is equal to 0. Then of course, that will be my little trick. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this would be area active. Oops. And load active, which would be... Oops. Then area 2 will get replaced with this class 2. Why did I call it this class 2? Because this is a class within a class. I actually didn't think this was possible. I really didn't. Now we're also going to set transcool equals 15. There we go. And if load active, if transcool is greater than 0, then transcool minus minus. There we go. Okay. Now I just need to set it up so that it will check the zones properly. You know, one thing I should probably do is I also probably should put a counter in there too, so we know which zone the player's in too. Okay, let's do that. So we're just gonna go... Actually, outcool would work. Okay, never mind. Cooldown for the transition works out better. So we're just gonna change out cool to be zone numb. 4. I think I might have made a mistake. Okay, load active. There we go. Of course the quality drops the moment I start up solitaire again. Because why the heck not? Sorry if I felt like I needed a slight mental break. I really should be working, but I'm not. And unfortunately, that's my biggest problem right there. The thing that kind of drives me nuts about this is that I'm not working. And that's exactly what drives me nuts about it, actually. The fact that I'm not working. And really, I should be. Sorry, try to make a good decision here. That didn't make much of a difference at all. I think this game is scratched. Yeah, it's completely scratched. Okay. Well, it was a nice little break. Anyway, so yeah, I was doing load active, area cool, there we go. Okay, here we go. Area 2, load active. And of course, all we need is to copy over this, but we're going to send it over to Area 2. Whoops. Went a little too far. Okay, there we go. Hold on. I made a mistake. It's not supposed to be load active, but area active. There we go. Area 2 dot area active. If exclamation point area 2 dot test level dot load data area 2 dot load path dot load path. There we go. And of course area 2 dot collision detect ground cell V control game player and then area 2. Good grief. Collision detect wall Excel H control game player .png load trigger path equals was it 1 or 2? Ah, I gotta check. Give me a quick second. Ah, nope, that's not what I wanted. It's 1. There we go. Test trig dot load data. Load trig path. I hope this works. really do hope this works, because I'm pretty sure it's going to blow up in my face for some reason. Only because I'm calling the same exact class within the class. Which I really shouldn't be doing. But, I don't know, Google says it's possible, so, you know. Oh, I should trust it about as far as I throw it. Okay, good. Why is it saying there's a syntax error over here? Huh? Where? Apparently the program's running fine without that extra squiggly, so I don't know what you're talking about. Sheesh. Bracket, curly braces, curly braces, curly brace. There we go. Okay. Failed to load image, loading zone test.png. Okay, well, if that's the case, then that's just a typo. If I'm not mistaken. LOADING ZONETEST. Alright, making me a little sleepy here. So... it's just not finding that file? Kind of bizarre, but okay. We'll see what we can do. Whoops! Okay, apparently some... Oh. Was there an S in there? Hold on, hold on, hold on. I think there was supposed to be another S inside the other one, too. Yes. I did not pay attention to that S. All it takes is just one letter. Off to be by one letter for you to screw it up, right? Right. You know, it's like moron being one letter short of Mormon being one letter short of moron. But, you know, I'm not a Mormon, just so you know. Actually, to tell you the truth, I think I lost my religion only because of the nuts that are in religion. So, hopefully nobody blames me for that. Okay, so far so good. We'll see if this works. Okay, here we go. So far, so good. It's not crashing or doing anything weird yet. And so far, the jumping mechanic's working just fine. The walking and maneuvering mechanic is doing just fine. Actually, the acceleration's kind of nice to see. It's kind of fun to watch, really. Anyway, okay. What the heck? Guys, is it just me, or is something breaking here? Okay, something is legitimately breaking here. Well, let's take a look, shall we? Test trigger, okay then. Oh. Well, that should be false. This should be true, and that should be true, but that should be false and false. Okay, then. Well, halfway there, I guess? Ugh. Well, that sucks. What the heck? Okay. I'm trying to figure this out now. Well, at least it's not crashing, so that means that it is loading something. But it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Which is loading the next area, getting it all set up, and getting that all ready to go. Huh. Anyway, maybe I might end this live stream here since nobody's watching and I am feeling a bit tired. But I will probably keep working on this for a little while longer, just to get a few things hammered out. And hopefully we'll get back to where we were beforehand, where we were experimenting around with some of the other movement controls, and then trying to put them underneath a lock so that, you know, once you get to a certain point, you can unlock those moves. So, anyway, I guess that will have to be the end of the video. So, let me get back into my camera mode here. There we go. Alrighty then. If you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. This is Superchocolatemilkshake, signing off.